While Donald Trump continues to lead the way for Republican contenders, potential voters have so far given him a pass on a series of reversals and flip-flops, you may call them, that would normally sink a candidate. The candidate concedes he has, quote, evolved on several issues, but as the party's frontrunner, opposite past positions on key issues usually prove to be problematic. Tonight, correspondent Doug McKelway looks at the list and how Trump may be different.
Read my lips. No new taxes.
3 years after presidential candidate George H.W. Bush said that, he signed into law an increase on recording device royalties. Opponents relentlessly hounded him with accusations of flip-flopping on taxes. Fair or not, the flip-flop accusation has damaged many a candidate.
I actually did vote for the $87 billion before I voted against it.
Do you think a mandating people to buy insurance, is the right tool?
Brett, I don't know how many hundred times I've said this too. This is an unusual interview. All right, let's do it again.
If you like your health care plan, you'll be able to keep your health care plan.
Donald Trump now sits high atop the Republican field, undamaged by numerous flip-flops on abortion, for example.
I'm very pro-choice. I hate the concept of abortion.
So I'm pro-life, but with the caveats, and you have to have with the caveats.
On campaign financing.
I'm using my own money. I'm not using the lobbyists. I'm not using donors. I don't care. I'm really rich.
We have a lot of small contributors. I would even take big contributors as long as they don't expect anything.
Trump once favored the legalization of drugs. Now he's opposed. He once opposed a flat tax proposed by Steve Forbes. Now he wants a simpler code. He once proposed a ban on assault weapons and supported longer wait times for guns. He no longer does. He once supported the privatization of Social Security. Now he doesn't. Why are his supporters so forgiving?
He sounds like you're talking to maybe your uncle who is just a little cranky, but is telling it like it is. People relate to that. He's funny.
I think a lot of other conservatives who are supporting him are just not aware of all of the liberal positions he's taken over the years. And until somebody spends a lot of money on ads publicizing those positions, they're not going to know about them.
I've evolved on many issues over the years, and you know who else has is Ronald Reagan evolved on many issues.
Reagan was a one-time Democrat who defended his switch to the GOP, saying, quote, I didn't leave the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party left me.
Also frequently hounded for many policy and party switches, Winston Churchill. He fired back at some of his critics, quote, some men change their party for the sake of their principles, others their principles for the sake of their party.
As far as single payer, it works in Canada. It works incredibly well in Scotland.
Who would you like representing the United States in a deal with Iran, with this regime there?
Well, I think Hillary would do a good job.
Hillary Clinton, I think, is a terrific woman. I mean, I'm a little biased because I've known her and her husband for years, and I really like them both a lot. In the history of the United States, there's never been a Secretary of State so bad as Hillary.